So, good evening. Good evening. It's going to be a stress-free evening tonight. Although last night was stress-free for Arsenal fans. We made it through. We were the first team through to the next round of the Cup. As you can see, the Chelsea versus Liverpool game is the one we're going to cover tonight. Kepa returns in goal. He's managed to put himself in goal tonight. He's had a couple of weeks out. He's sat on the bench. This manager life ain't for everybody. And he's decided tonight he's going back in the team. That's actually kind of a strong team. I actually didn't expect Chelsea to go that strong. Giroud's obviously up front. Pedro. But yeah, not a bad team. Azpilicueta, I rate Azpilicueta. I really like him as a footballer. I think he's quality, absolutely quality. And Rudiger as well. I think he's a decent centre-back. Zuma, I'm not too convinced by. Marcus Alonso, he's pretty much 7 out of 10 every week, I'd imagine. Every time I've seen him, he's been 7 out of 10. I'm sure Chelsea fans probably don't rate him as highly as I do. Every time I see a Chelsea fan talking about him, they're slagging him off. And then midfield, Gilmour, Kovacic, another decent player. Barkley, still not convinced on him since he's been at Chelsea. Willian, I like him. I think he's decent. And then Pedro and Giroud. So yeah, not a bad starting 11. Obviously, the bench is Caballero, Tomori, James, Jorginho, Mason Mount, Anjorin, and Batshuayi. Batshuayi, how he's still at Chelsea is beyond me. Unbelievable. I genuinely do not get that. Let's go and have a little look at Liverpool. Let's find their team. Let's have a little look at Liverpool's team. Let's type them in. Liverpool FC. Let's see if they've gotten strong for this as well. If it loads, Jesus Christ, what's it doing? What happened there? Okay. So they've gone with Adrian in goal. Williams, Van Dijk, Gomez, Robertson, Fabinho, Lallana, Jones, Minamino, Mane, Origi. Well, that's stronger than I thought they were going with as well. They've then got Milner on the bench, Firmino, Salah, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Matip, Chirivella, and who's the other guy? I can't even see his name. Lonergan? I don't know. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game. I'm actually really looking forward to it. It'd be nice to actually how serious these guys are going to take it tonight. I mean, obviously the starting 11s. I've still got a stinking cold, by the way, so apologies. But the starting 11s suggest that they're kind of going to have a go. Like I said, I didn't expect either team to go as strong as they have, but they've fully gone strong. Not as strong as either could go, but they have gone strong. And I don't know how this is going to go, if I'm honest. Obviously, Liverpool lost the other day. Chelsea drew. Alonso getting an equaliser 5 minutes from the end. I would turn the green screen on, but I didn't charge my light. And you'll just see me moving with my Staffy hairdo, mate. It'll be like I'll be floating. I'll be like an alien, mate, which is why you can just, instead of looking at the sofa tonight, you can look at the green screen instead. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean, Liverpool obviously lost the other night. I'm not predicting 5-0. Liverpool lost the other night to Watford, and they fully deserved that as well. Watford were absolutely superb in that game. I see the highlights of the Bournemouth-Chelsea game. And this is the thing with Chelsea. Like, they started off so well under Lampard, and then it's just been up and down, like, since, isn't it, really? It's just been like, 1 week they're great, next week they're not so great, then they're good again, then they lose back-to-back games, then they're good again. And, it's been the story of their season. The fact that they got off to such a decent start means they're still in the top 4, plus the fact that all the teams below them are just useless, let's be real, more useless than them. Liverpool are obviously the runaway champions at the moment. I think that's going to be pretty much wrapped up in the next month or so, officially. And they've got the Champions League next week to look forward to. They need to overturn a 1-0 deficit at home to Atletico. Chelsea have got no chance. Let's be real. There's no way they're going to overturn a 3-0 against Bayern Munich. So for me, this is a big, big night for Chelsea. And they have to go for it. They have to. Liverpool, like I said, they're going to be champions. They've still got the Champions League. They're the holders of that. And I'd imagine this is probably third in their list of priorities for Liverpool. But for Chelsea, Champions League qualification and the FA Cup is key for them now. And And I'd imagine that we'll see when they stick a team out in Munich next week, or well, I think it's next week, is it? Or is it the week after? I think it might be the week after. They'll probably put a full reserve team out in that and just take a beating. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a good game tonight. It's going to be a very interesting game, and I'm going to go with a score prediction for this game. I think I did predict this game. I can't remember what I said on the show this morning that I did. I'm going to go with Liverpool. I can't remember what score I gave this morning. So there we go. VP says, don't jinx it. I fully jinxed it at the weekend, didn't I, mate? You've been asking me to do a watch along for Liverpool for time and then do one, predict 5-0, and then you fully get slapped. I'm not going to predict 5-0, but I do think Liverpool will win. But I am expecting a very good game. For anybody who's watching in the UK, it is actually on BBC One. So, yeah, you can check that out. So go and do that. And I'm going to find a stream because I don't own a TV because there's no reason for me to have a TV because I don't watch anything on it. I literally don't watch TV. So I don't think this is actually, let me see, is it on BBC Player? I doubt I could probably get that over here. But I've got BBC Player. So let's see if it loads and comes up with it. Let's have a little look at that. Let's turn that down. Yes, we'll click on that. Can only be played within the UK. Well, there we go. That's the end of that then. Let me see if I take my Wi-Fi off. It might think because I'm on 4G, it might say, yes, baby, you can come in. Or baby, come in. Baby, come in. It might let me do that. Come on. There we go. There we go. And just like that, as soon as you take the Wi-Fi off, baby, we're in. We're in. Have some of that, BBC. Let's get it, man. But yeah, I'm actually really excited. I'm looking forward to this game. Really, really looking forward to this game. So what are your score predictions? Somebody, all of you put your score predictions in. Use a VPN. Do you know what? I am so clueless. I'm going to sound like a right idiot. What is a VPN? Because somebody tell me that. Is that a VP's brother? I know VP's in the chat. Is that a VP's brother or something? I don't know. Ilya says 1 apiece. Batshuayi with the first goal. Batshuayi is on the bench, mate. Probably the best place for him because he's absolutely crap. I don't know how he is still at Chelsea. If they've got aspirations of going places, they need to bin him off in the summer because he is not a very good footballer. But there we go. Play. Right, yes, we're in. We're in. Happy days. I don't know how far iPlayer is going to be behind actual BBC, but we shall see. And a VPN is an app that lets you change your location. I didn't know that. There you go. I've learned something new today. Chelsea 3-1 says Kevin. Evening, Kevin. Apologies if you see me sitting here wiping snot away from my nose constantly. I've got a stinking cold. He was better at Borussia. He was. He'd done all right at Borussia. Why is it always the same old faces on this BBC? Seriously, if they can, like Alan Shearer, like genuinely, paint watches Alan Shearer dry. That's how depressing and boring he is. Blimey. Righty. Well, listen, people that have watched my channel for a long time know I don't have it with Righty. But he does bring a little bit of bubbly character, shall we say, and a little bit of personality to the show. So yeah, we'll allow him. I don't really rate him. I don't like him particularly. Brilliant footballer. Don't particularly like him since he's retired with his flip-flop ways and stuff like that. Just watching an absolute screamer that Liverpool scored some of the goals that they've scored in previous rounds. But and then you've got Glenn Johnson. Like seriously, were they hard up? Was everyone else busy? I don't know. They could have had me for free. I would have done it for nothing. I'm a poet. I didn't know it tonight. I'm in a really good mood today. Really good mood today. Let me take Sadio Mane off my screen and go back to Chelsea's 11 for the people that have joined late and want to see the Chelsea 11. You can have a little look at this. There you go. The screens. You should be able to. Loud and proud. Bright blue. Good evening to everybody in the chat. Good evening to all the channel members of the chat. If you want to become a member of the channel, feel free. The link for that is in the description or bottom right next to subscribe. If you're on desktop, it should say join. So go and check that out. We've had some really good member streams recently. The players are in the tunnel. I don't know how far behind, if at all, this is behind because I am watching it on iPlayer, which is kind of cool. I don't know how much data it's going to rinse, but who cares? Because they're going to cut me off soon anyway because they figured out that I'm in Spain. They sent me a message, GIFGAF. Anybody who didn't watch my stream last night, GIFGAF have sent me a message saying, we've noticed you haven't used any data in the UK for a while. So in the next 2 weeks, we're going to cut you off from having EU roaming data. That will now come off of your balance. It won't, bruv, because when I come back in 9 days to the UK, I'll be taking your dead SIM card. I'll be taking it out of my iPhone. I'll be dropping it into the bin, and I'll be going down to the local EE shop and getting myself a nice contract with a nice iPhone 11 on EE with full international roaming data unlimited. So unlucky. So you can have your 2 weeks. That gives me time to get the contract sorted. So there we go. I'm about 40 seconds behind. I'll probably be better doing it on a stream, because the stream I watch it on is only 20 seconds. Let's have a little look. Let's get a stream up on here and see which one's quicker, because I don't want to be too far behind. So let's have a little look. Let's make sure that's turned down. We don't want to get copywritten. We don't do them schoolboy errors on this channel. Lee, use a VPN. Way too close to kick off for me to even faff about with one of them, mate. I have an iPhone X, Abamon. Yeah, we're sorted out for tomorrow. Somebody send me how to do it, and I'll have a little look later. And because I'm going to do the Tottenham Norwich game tomorrow. Let's have a look on that. Is that the normal one? Well, I've got the normal streaming site up that I use, and I've got iPlayer there. So we've got 2 on the go at the minute. We're multitasking. We are multitasking. Both of them have brought the teams up at the same time, which is kind of funny. Anybody who comes in the chat with these like just spamming streaming sites, just kick them if any of the moderators are there. Obviously, VP, you're a moderator. And I know you've been rapid fire. You cleaned up nicely yesterday, so thank you for that. Where's that comment gone? Ian Wright has a short temper on him. He's kind of arrogant, says Mark. Yeah, I don't like him, mate. There's just something about him that I just don't gravitate to him. As a footballer, he was my idol when I was a kid, man. I loved watching Wrighty play. I was the white Ian Wright in the playground. But yeah, since he's retired from football, 1 week he was Wenger in, then he was Wenger out, depending on what TV channel he was on. No. Fully on the gravy train just to keep his... Wait, listen, he got a flight to Olympiacos for free the other night, had a nice little champagne dinner at Olympiacos. So I suppose he gets his perks out of it, doesn't he? So, listen, it ain't for me. I'm not about that flip-floppy life. I stick to my guns. I say it as it is. And I couldn't care less if I don't get an invite to Arsenal for a champagne lunch. Couldn't care less. I think both of these streams are there or thereabouts, bang in line. And I think the streaming site I'm on is actually streaming it from that direct. I genuinely do. In fact, let's have a little look. See if it pans to Lallana cuddling and then Van Dijk. Let's have a little look. So I think that's ahead. But there we go. So yeah, really excited. Right, okay. The app's a little bit further behind tonight, so we're going to go straight raggo, and we're just going to do it on 4G data. GIFGAF. It's all about the stream. Lampard and Klopp having a nice little embrace before kickoff. The game's about to get underway. It's probably underway your end. Apologies for me constantly wiping snot off my nose. It's probably not the most attractive thing you're ever going to see on a YouTube channel, but it's better than it trickling all the way down to my top lip, innit? And the game is underway. I'm looking forward to this, man. I just hope we don't get Liverpool next round. After the street parties the other night, I think that's going to look a little bit stupid if we get them and they beat us, isn't it? So game's underway. So that's good. Pitch looks decent. That's not saying you could always say about Chelsea's ground. The pitch is not always that good. My prediction, Ryan, is Liverpool to win. I can't remember the score I gave on the morning video that I did, so I'm just going to go over Liverpool win. Have you got coronavirus? Hopefully not, mate. Hopefully not. But there we go. Who knows? Who knows? I just had a nice spaghetti bolognese. I cooked up a nice spaghetti. I'm a sick cook, by the way. Big up Conor McGlash, recent member of the channel. Thank you very much for that, buddy. Cross it. Good cross. Ooh, and it is cleared by Chelsea. A little bit of panic stations in the box. Yeah, Chelsea's pitch actually looks really nice. That Kepa, I swear to God, they better bin him off in the summer, otherwise they're in big trouble. Because he is £72 million straight down the Swanee. The geezer is clueless. He's nearly as bad as that Claudio Bravo at Man City. Yeah, it's not good. Where's that comment gone? You said 3-1. Well, at least you were paying attention, Marcus. Thank you, mate. We'll go with 3-1 then. If that's what I said this morning. Yeah, I can't remember. The Arsenal financial video you did was lit. Thank you, mate. Listen, at the end of the day, not many people talk about the other side of it, the other side of the spectrum. Everyone just wants to focus their attention. Stand this, stand that, stand this, stand that. At the end of the day, there's a whole bigger picture. It's like an onion. Arsenal is like an onion. You just strip back all the layers and then you find out the real issues. Liverpool are really sticking it on them at the moment. It's back with Kepa at the moment, though. He's got the ball. He's calming it all down. But yeah, Arsenal's like an onion, mate. As soon as you start stripping back the layers, you start seeing where all the issues are. I am ticking into 2 minutes as we speak. So that's good. Onion FC, exactly. And listen, I just wanted to, I see that report from Forbes.com, and it was talking about the loss that Arsenal have made, which from the 50-odd million pound profit last season to a 27 million pound loss is it was about 84 million pound deficit from last season to this season. And there's a lot of reasons for that. And when people say, oh, just get the owner to plough more money in. Well, yeah, that's all well and good. We've just seen Man City docked and banned. Liverpool are still on it at the moment. It's a good start from Liverpool. They're in the box. They're still going. He's got the cross in. That's a great cross. Hit it. Oh, my God. Kepa. Make a note of that. Make a note of that, people. 2 minutes, 44 seconds. Kepa made a save. But yeah, honestly, all jokes aside, it's very easy to stick it on an owner and say, put more money in. That's great. You can't do that. You have to, you know, if Stan Kroenke sells the club right now, we still have the same level of income. Yeah. The only way to spend more money is to raise the income stream. The only way you can do that is by doing the sort of stuff Man City have been doing. Or sponsor the training ground with some, I don't know, Walmart or something. The Walmart training ground in Colney. Sponsor it for 300 million quid over 3 years. And that gives us an extra 100 million pound a year to spend on players and that, doesn't it? Until you do that, the only other way we're getting out of this financial mess that we're in is sell our best players. That's the only way you're going to do it, and then go and buy cheaper alternatives. My green screen isn't displaying anything, I know, because I didn't charge my light up. So yeah, you'll just see my fuzzy head. So you're just going to have to stare at a green screen. Chelsea just whipped one in. Liverpool cleared it. Lively start, very lively start. It's a throw into Chelsea. Van Dijk clearing it into row Z, and decent start. Do what Liverpool done. Do you know what? Liverpool have only spent £27 million more than Arsenal in 5 years, which is basically Sadio Mane. That is the difference between our spending. They're spending Sadio Mane more than Arsenal in 5 seasons. So there we go. Sean Massey is the lino tonight. Probably the best lino in the league, if we're being honest as well. But she has just raised her flag. 4.5 minutes gone. I'm way behind. I probably am, mate. I'm watching it on iPlayer. 0-0 at the moment. Man United are losing money too. Thing is, Man United and Arsenal, Man United and Arsenal have just been run by people that are not interested in football. You know, the guy who's top of the tree at United, what's his name? I don't remember his name. He looks like a salesman, like a bank manager or something. I can't remember his name. Ed Woodward. What an absolute clown that geezer is, right? And then at Arsenal, you've got like 70 and 80-year-old guys that have been board members, like Chips Keswick and Lord Harris of Peckham. Like, how have you become a lord? Like, what have you done to get that title? Yeah, and all they've done is just absolutely fleece the club, because that is genuinely all they've done. And I said this on the stream I was doing earlier. Chelsea are away here. Great first touch. What a first touch that was. And his second touch was shocking. That was a quality first touch from Pedro. Plucks it out of the air so easily. But it is cleared. But yeah, I was saying this on a stream earlier, that, you know, the owner came in, he started buying shares up and stuff like that in 2007, 2009, he bought some more, 2011. And when you've got a manager who's been in football for 35 years and he's a professor of the game, Chelsea corner coming in, It's just gone wide. And he's a professor of the game, and you know nothing about football. Why would you sack him? Why would you go and buy a business or buy into a business you know nothing about, because you can see maybe a bigger picture down the road? And I think his bigger picture, Kroenke, is this European Super League. And I think that if that happens, he's going to make a fortune out of that. If it doesn't, he'll sell it and he'll still make money anyway, because he bought it for cheaper than he's going to sell it for. So, yeah, I think that why would you sack a guy that's been in and around football 35 years? Why would you sack all the board? Well, you couldn't. It had to go to vote back then, because he wasn't the owner of the club. He was just one of the shareholders. Why would you sack all these people? They've been in and around the football club for years and years and years, decades, and you know nothing about the club. So I get why they never got sacked. And the fact that the club was not losing money, it was there or thereabouts, fourth every season. Then it went to Europa, but it was still making money. You know, the gravy train was in full flow, and everyone's good out of Arsenal. And now we've lost money. Now it's time for the owner and his son to step up and see if they've got a set of bollocks and say, right, we're going to sack this board, because they can sack them now because they are the owners. So I don't know, man. No Chig tonight. No Chig tonight. I'm going to be doing some of these on my own. Chig's my boy for Arsenal, obviously. He knows this. We spoke the other night, me and Chig. But I want to do some of these on my own for now. And I am back tomorrow. I'm doing the Tottenham one against Norwich. And then Thursday, I'll be doing the Derby versus Man United. But yeah, it's been a pretty lively start. 8 minutes gone. The ball is with Adrian. It's just rolled it out. And pretty lively, end to end at the moment. Lee, I was watching your stream earlier about finances. The club started to go wrong when David Dean left. Evening to you, Jez. I hope you're well, mate. They did, mate. And that was a great cross. Mane's claiming a penalty there. I don't think it was, bruv. Seriously, my hairline is worse than Mane's right now. I can't even lie. Look at that. Moving like Mane, baby. It's watching Arsenal. That's what it's done to me. But David Dean was massive in bringing Arsenal success. His son was the agent to most of the big players that we then sold. So on one hand, he was brilliant. His son kind of killed the club off a bit. So yeah, it's I've met David Dean, really nice guy. That potentially could have been a penalty as well. Marcus Alonso had his hands on the back of Sadio Mane. Normally Liverpool get them, didn't they? Evening, Hamido. I hope you're good. Let me get this chat up properly. Let me do that. Dear. Yeah, it's been lively start. I have no idea what this is doing. Why is he doing that? Okay. A few years ago, Arsenal said that they had a contingency plan for 2 or 3 years without the Champions League, without affecting transfer funds. The club also said we were moving to the Emirates to compete with Europe's elite back in 2002. And yeah, we then moved there in 2006. And we're now in 2020, and we're just about competing with Burnley. So yeah, it's going well, isn't it? Chelsea on the attack. Willian with the ball. If there is any Chelsea fans watching this, what are your thoughts on Willian? Because I rate Willian. I think he's decent, man. But see, a lot of Chelsea fans don't like him for some reason. The attack petered out. Liverpool got the ball back. 220 people watching. Appreciate that. Do bang the like button. Smash the granny out of that. And I would appreciate it. It would be lovely if you could do that. Subscribe if you're new. I'm going to be doing a lot of these watch-alongs over the next few months. And I've been enjoying doing them as well. Really enjoyed doing them. Chelsea have just... Oh, Jesus Christ. What's their keeper doing? Chelsea have just had a shot from about 35 yards out. Adrian, I don't know whether it was swerving all over the place, but he made a meal of it. Good save for the camera, though, isn't it? Willian's a donkey. Cannot stand Willian. Marcus Alonso has 3 league goals, surpassing Willian. There you go. He's worse than Iwobi. Nobody rates Willian. Barkley is Nigerian. Yes, he actually could play for could have played for Nigeria, believe it or not. Why did David Dean's son sell all of the good players? Bruv, if I go into all of that, I'd probably end up suspended from YouTube, mate, because I've got my own theory on that. And it involves Mr. Wenger. And Chelsea are breaking away. This has been a really lively game so far. 12 minutes gone nearly on my stream. Chelsea are breaking away down the left-hand side. They've played it into the box. Quick little 1-2. He scuffed it. It's come out to Willian. And right on cue, he's just missed an absolute sitter. And I don't know how he's missed. I genuinely don't know how he's missed. I have no idea how he's missed that. Just watching a replay of that. And now he scored. The keeper's had an absolute mare. That goalkeeper, it's funny. Everyone was slagging Willian off and then he goes and scores after missing the sitter. What is the keeper doing though? You can cry all you like, Adrian. You were dead at West Ham. You're dead at Liverpool. What are you even doing? Why is he at Liverpool? He flapped at one a minute ago, and I didn't see a replay of it. So I don't know whether it was swerving all over the place, but he just done another one, and it was literally straight out. I'm just watching a replay of the goal. Shocking passing out from the back. It's gone to Willian. It's 18, 19 yards out. It's straight out. Jesus Christ, what is he doing? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Absolutely useless. He is absolutely useless. I have no idea how he is at Liverpool, but he is at Liverpool, and he must be there for, well, obviously he is only backup, but seriously, that's not the one. That is really not the one. And yeah, bit of a mad one. So it's 1-0 to Chelsea. The Chelsea fans are in fine voice at the moment. Chelsea are 1-0 up. It's been really lively, like I said. That was a bit of a cock up from that Williams lad, the young boy, and yeah, they fully capitalised on it. And William didn't muck about. Let's be real. He was straight to the point. He was like, "Yes, I'll have some of that." And then the goalkeeper just parried it. It was literally straight at him, literally straight at the geezer. I'm about to have a vegan pizza. Enjoy that, Sergio. Enjoy that. Lee sending an email to Kroenke. No, I was putting a clip out of the reaction of that goal, actually. Chelsea with a corner. And yeah, that should be uploading right now. See, I can do these little magical things while I'm streaming. I can then go, bang, William 1-0, goal reaction. So yeah, all these little things, like I said, I'm always ahead of the game. Nobody does that apart from me. So yeah, another first. A bit like we're the only channel that does every Arsenal watch-along, baby. Nobody can keep up with me right now. I am literally in a world of my own. Most people think I am anyway. Chelsea are about to have a shot here. He held that way too long. What is he doing? He should have had a dig with that. Evening to everybody in the chat room. My background is a plain green screen. I didn't charge my light. I thought I did. So unless you want to see me moving like Mustafi with some bright hair, then nah, it's just not going to happen. If you want me to get it done for the Tottenham game tomorrow, I'll charge it tonight. If not, it won't be back on again until Saturday when we play West Ham. Imagine supporting Arsenal. Well, listen, my surname's Gunner, mate. I couldn't support anybody else, could I? Could be worse. Could support Chelsea. I'm joking, Chelsea fans. I'm joking. I'd rather have your 15 years of history in the last 15 years than Arsenal's. That is for sure. That is definitely for sure. Adrian is lining up a wall here. Chelsea have got a free kick. No doubt he will spill another one. It's in a good position. This could potentially be another goal here. Willian and Alonso are standing over it. I'd imagine it's Alonso that's going to strike it. Perfect for a left footer. So yeah, I think it will be Alonso that's going to strike this. It's right hand side of the box as you're looking at the goal. Right hand side, it's about 22 yards out. I don't know why. I think that's Lallana, is it? Why is Lallana sniffing Fabinho's backside? I don't quite get that. What's that all about? And Marcus Alonso smashes it off the top of the bar. That was a decent free kick. I don't know why Adam Lallana was ducking. He was doing a full Mesut Ozil impression and trying to disappear. But Chelsea have started really, really well. Really, really well. They've got the goal and they've just hit the crossbar. No, it was the top of the net, actually. I thought it looped off the bar. It didn't. It was the top of the net. But yeah, there we go. Adrian with an absolute disaster class. I've got a mate who plays for West Ham. He got me some tickets for Saturday. Enjoy that, DOO. I won't ask you who your mate is because I'm sure that's private and confidential information, my friend. That's the wrong information. Why do you look at me? Because it's your effing press conference, my friend. That's why. And Chelsea are so lucky they scored a rebound goal. They score rebound goals and keepers make errors against them. Seen this often. Same happened for Leno. Suppose you make your own luck though, didn't you? If you keep having shots, you know. But that Adrian, if I was the manager of Chelsea, sorry, yeah, if I was Lampard and I was the manager of Chelsea, I'm just watching the reverse angle of it. Literally, what is he doing? Like, what are you doing, mate? The ball's literally come straight at him and it's bounced off his wrist and gone in the back of the net. Like, bruv, catch the ball. You get taught that from when you're about 3 years old. Catch the ball, mate. Yeah, it's pretty simple. You're allowed to use these. These are called hands, my friend. And you've got butter on your gloves tonight. I don't know what that was all about. He's done it a couple of times. I can't remember what game it was he played earlier in the season. I think it was against Leicester, maybe. I don't know why I'm thinking Leicester, but he came rushing out of his goal in that game. And cocked that up. Again, this stupid passing. What was the point in that? Literally, Kepa's taken a goal kick. He's passed it to his centre back in the 6-yard box, literally a few foot away, and then they've passed it back to him because all of a sudden Liverpool got 3 players in the box, and then Kepa goes, "Do you know what? Let me just hoof it." Why didn't you do that to start off with, mate? Yeah, what is with all of this obsession with passing out from the back? Yeah, it is a load of garbage. Chelsea have got Giroud up front. Loop the ball up to him, win the nod down, and win the second ball. How difficult is it? You are not going to outplay Liverpool, yeah, in terms of passing it around the back. Their press is relentless. Their front three, albeit they're different tonight, are still relentless. Don't even bother taking risks against that. Yeah, just do what you're better at and playing up to Giroud. And Liverpool are about to score here. What a tackle. What a save. Jeez, he's still got the ball and it's off the line and the keeper saved it. Jesus Christ. Mad goal line scrambles. Chelsea are romping away here. Ross Barkley's held onto the ball like for about 10 touches too many. Jesus Christ, that was like Keystone Cops defending that, wasn't it? Ping pong in the box. Saves, clearances. It was all going off. All going off. Bundle. Let's have a look. Mane should have scored. He held it too long. Then the next shot hit Mane. Then the keeper saves one. Then it's clipped. Jesus Christ. That's hilarious. Kepa the GOAT. Yeah, maybe he'll keep himself in the team for the next game now. That's how you need to defend. Passion. Do you know what, Jez? I was saying this on the member stream we were on the other night, weren't we? That just go and watch a video of Norwich defending a 1-0 lead against Leicester. Go and have a look at Watford when they were 1-0 up against Liverpool. 2-0 up against Liverpool. The way they were just literally jumping out, arms wide, starfishing, taking a ball in the face. You know, that's the kind of defending that I want to see from Arsenal. Yeah, and Van Dijk, Giroud's just tried to scorpion kick Van Dijk in the face. But Liverpool on the break here. Good defending, very good defending. I think that was Pedro coming back to defend, and that was quality. He's given the ball straight back to them though, and Liverpool back on the attack. How is it not a red? Yeah, well, listen, it wouldn't surprise me in football nowadays, mate. It wouldn't surprise me, but I don't think there was any sort of malicious intent. He was going for the ball, wasn't he? And the ball is back with Pedro again, who's hoofed it and given it straight back to Fabinho. Getting a little bit bitty at the minute from Chelsea, but they have got the lead. It probably could have, should have been one apiece a minute. A couple of little goal line clearances and a good save from Kepa. But yeah, a goal 1-0 to Chelsea from Willian, from a goalkeeping error from Adrian, just flapping at it and letting it go into the box. Chelsea scoring first, 26 games, 18 won, 7 drawn, and 1 loss. So Liverpool, the last 26 games Chelsea have played, the last time they've scored first, they've only lost 1. So you've got some job to do tonight if you want to sort that one out. Rudiger is a great defender. I'd love him. Evening Jack, I would love him as well, mate. I think he's absolutely brilliant. So is Azpilicueta. I think he's decent as well. That Watford defeat has hit them. Yeah, well, this is the thing. You've got to bounce back from it. I remember when we went unbeaten for that long, 49 unbeaten. Yeah, and you know, after that we lost a few games, didn't we? So you know, it's how they come back from it now. They've got a big game next week. This is now a big game. They're 1-0 down. It's how they go on from here. You know, like I said, probably for them, this is third on their list of priorities. They probably want to retain the Champions League. They're going to win the league. So can they do the treble? I don't know. It's not looking likely at the moment. They've been a little bit wasteful in front of goal tonight. And Chelsea are getting in at them time and time again. They've just given the ball away there, Liverpool, and Chelsea are away again here. Good defending from Fabinho. Great tackle. Who would you take in the next round? Tottenham. That's who I want. Tottenham. Bring it on. Bring it on, baby. Liverpool are in the box here. Mane's waiting for the ball. And he's still waiting for the ball. Marcus Alonso puts one out for a corner to Liverpool. It came off of Mane, who eventually did get the ball, but he was waiting for ages. Daniel Sturridge is banned until June. Why? What's he done? What's he done? Gambling. Oh, for God's sake. What's the matter with these footballers? Spurs at the Emirates would be the lift we all need. Well, yeah, it would be a good game, wouldn't it? Where's the piano? Mate, my light's done. It's dead. So I probably can put it on, but it's going to look stupid, mate, because there's no lighting on it. So look, we can go with a brick. Look at my hair. Look, it's like my head's floating. Look. Because there's no lighting. Look. So, yeah, it's just pointless. We might as well just go with that. Still 1-0 Chelsea. Ball back with Adrian. Arteta against Mourinho would be interesting. I agree. I agree, mate. I can't believe he's been done for gambling. That's ridiculous. What is the matter with these footballers, man? Like, I know everybody's like got something they enjoy doing, like smoking or drinking or gambling or whatever. But come on, man, you're a footballer. You know the rules. You should not be doing that. Did you see Socrates' comments? Sounds like a dig at the golden boy. No, Christos. What did he say? How's Greece anyway, man? You back yet? After you, I see your videos you sent me on DMs, bruv. Yeah, lit. Absolutely lit. The welcoming party. Giroud with a knockdown. Bah! She scuffed it. That was unlucky. But that's how Chelsea should play. Kovacic scuffed it in the end. But a long ball up to Giroud. He nods it down to Kovacic. Didn't get enough on it. But that's how Chelsea should be playing. None of this tippy-tappy crap. Play to your strengths. Giroud's a decent hold-up guy, and you need to utilise that. But there we go. But yeah, Olympiacos, Christos was at the game, and in with the Olympiacos fans and all that. They then flew back to Greece. He was with them, and they all got a welcoming party. There was literally 5,000 Greeks at Athens airport waiting for everyone to come back. The videos he sent me were lit, absolutely lit. It's from last year as well. What's the matter with these people, man? Does he even play football anymore? Who's he play for, Sturridge? Where is he? What's he doing with his life now? Also, Ronaldo's mother's had a stroke. Wow. Sad news, man. I hope that's I hope she pulls through. I hope that's going to be all right. Liverpool are in here. They're still in. He's just shanked one about 15 yards wide. Williams, the guy who actually made the mistake, which gave William the ball, which then meant they went 1-0 up from an Adrian mistake. But it's been pretty lively. It's been more lively than I probably expected. But then again, it just kind of showed. Look, again, Kepa putting the ball down. Both the centre backs are split. This is like watching a banter Arsenal, isn't it? No, he's now telling them to get up the pitch. Finally, he's got his head screwed on. So that was a complete waste of time, wasn't it? No, I just don't get it. Who brought this little fetish in of let's split the centre backs and let's pass out? Can somebody do? Who did that? Who was the first manager that thought, yeah, I know, that's a great idea. Let me put my centre backs either side of the 6-yard box so then the strikers can just run in and press us. Idiots. Seriously. But nearly half an hour gone. It is still 1-0. I have still got a stinking cold. And yeah, it's been fairly even. Liverpool should have equalised. Pep Guardiola. Oh, there we go. Bielsa. The amount of loving for that Bielsa. Yeah, I swear, when we played Leeds United, I didn't actually do a watch along that night. When we played Leeds United, they were sucking him off left, right, and centre. Danny Murphy, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was like the geezer was gobbling him off. Yeah, it was just ridiculous. The love fest for that guy. And it's like, you do know he bottled the championship last year, didn't you? And you do know that he's bottled it again this year, and he will bottle it. Yeah, because they ain't going to win it. They probably won't come up. They'll probably bottle it in the playoffs again. I don't get the love fest for the guy. Yes, he might have been half decent back in the day, and he might have set this trend. Passing out from the back is a load of crap. Yeah, it works if you've got the players to do it. Chelsea had just put one wide from William. When you've got, he was offside anyway. When you've got players like Mustafi and Socrates that you're passing the ball out to, what is the point? Genuinely, what is the point? Yeah, there is no point doing that. When you've got Giroud up front, play to your strengths. Stop this tippy-tappy passing out the back. Boot it up there, win the knockdown. It's as simple as that. Leeds will finish second. I don't know, you know, Elias. They're second at the moment. And they're second at the moment. But they were top, and they're not anymore. Buy some multivitamins. That's a doctor's order. Thank you. I haven't actually been out today. I haven't actually moved, really. I haven't been anywhere. Literally just been in all day. I need some masala. I just started spaghetti bolognese. I cooked a spaghetti bolognese up. It was nice, man. When we pass out from the back, it's a story of us. Where's that comment gone? It's a story of us collapsing like we're fully drunk. Yeah, it's embarrassing, man. Liverpool in the box. Good save from Kepa. And they've missed the rebound from Williams. He's been kind of here, there, and everywhere, that young kid, isn't he? He's been pretty much everywhere. Good save from Kepa. Webcam will be here on Thursday, so I look forward to coming on your show. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. Friday at 7 p.m. is the next members live stream. Level 1 membership. If you're on level 2 or 3, you get that as well. So yeah, feel free to jump on Friday, Jez. That'd be sweet, man. It'd be nice to speak to you, mate. Like I said yesterday when you was on the watch-along, you'll teach me a few things, and I'll pick up a lot of knowledge off of you, mate, because obviously you live in, or used to live in, literally 10 yards away from Highbury and growing up in the 60s and 70s, you'll have a lot more knowledge of this football club than I'll ever know, mate. So yeah, it'd be good to talk to you on Friday, man. What happened to the podcasts? They're coming back. They're coming back, man. I need to actually sort that out this week. I need to sort that out. I've got two or three. What I'm going to do is do it monthly for now. But I've already spoke to 2 or 3 people. I just need to confirm that they can do it this week. So now I can record like 3 months of them in a row, like just 3 in a row this week, and then schedule them in. But if you are a member, you do get pre-recorded videos early. With the podcast, that'll be a week early. So, but yeah, I can't give you an exact date of when that podcast will be out. I need to speak to the person I want on next. Williams just blitzed him, crossed it in, and it's cleared for a corner. Williams played really well tonight, like he does every time I see him play. Van Dijk's having a mare. Yes, he is. Is Origi playing? Yeah, I think I see him pick himself up off the floor a minute ago. Other than that, he's done nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. Sheriff, yeah, maybe. Troops, definitely, man. Troops, 100%. He's my boy, man. I missed the transfer dailies. Don't worry, my friend. Don't worry, Dan. They'll be back on May the 1st. And because I'm doing the Premier League news at the moment, that show will change to Premier League daily transfer update. So I can do the Premier League daily transfer update and then the Arsenal transfer update, which will be completely second. And yeah, I need to rejig the times on that. William's about to whip a corner in, because obviously the transfer news for Arsenal I used to drop at 7, but I'm doing the Premier League show at 7. I'm thinking maybe nudge the Premier League back to midday. That's now gone wide from Kovacic. Oh, it was Ross Barkley. Sorry, just volleyed one wide. And I haven't seen Robertson at all today. Yeah, I ain't seen him play, man. I haven't seen him play. Is he even on the pitch? Socrates said, I'll never sit on my contract. If I don't play enough, the coach doesn't like me. I don't care about the contract. For me, the money is not important. Where's the comment gone? Not important. It's important that the team is happy with me. Maybe that is a dig at the superstar. Hopefully it is, and hopefully he jogs himself, and it will be a jog, because that's all he does. Hopefully he will jog himself off to Miami FC and run his little coffee shop. And good riddance to him. What would you do if you was the manager of Arsenal? Oh, Chelsea put a wicked cross into the box, and I think he was. Oh, no, he wasn't offside. Barkley's. Oh, he was offside. He scored, but he's offside. If I was the manager of Arsenal, the first thing I'd do is say, you, and you, get yourself in the fucking under-23s. See ya. Oh, and tell that guy, and that guy to get themselves in the first team. Yeah, come up to first team training. Yeah, and I'd send Bellerin, Xhaka, Kolasinac, Ozil, Laka. All get down into the under-23. See ya. Do transfer updates live. Nah, man, I'll pre-record them the night before, bruv. I'll pre-record them. I'll pre-record them and the Premier League one separately the night before and schedule them in. 483 days, 3 hours, 39 minutes till Ozil leaves. Nice one for that, Ash. I was at the game the other night. Tell you what, a select group of Arsenal fans were embarrassing. They popped a flare after scoring the first goal. It's like a League One team. I did see the flare go off, actually. Yeah, Kieran. What was the atmosphere like? A mate of mine was at the game, Ryan. He texted me earlier. He said that it was pretty damn decent. He said it was like a lot more people are wanting to go now. There's a bit more of a buzz and a togetherness. Because like when I was going to away games, man, it was just mental. It was just like everyone was just arguing with each other, mate. Liverpool have bought players and turned them into world-class players, where Man United and Arsenal signed players who hide behind their agents and care more about social media. Spot on. Absolutely spot on. Liverpool are struggling here tonight. They probably should have and could have been one apiece. Less than 10 minutes till half-time. It is 1-0 to Chelsea. An absolute monumental cock-up from Adrian. And Willian's shot went straight in off of him. And, yeah, it's still 1-0. If he was to take one of Liverpool's midfielders, who would it be? Henderson. I'd put him next to Torreira and Bin Xhaka. Although Wijnaldum's decent as well, isn't he? And Fabinho. But yeah, Henderson for me. Henderson. proper had a decent season as well, and properly underrated, massively underrated, in fact. Liverpool got a free kick. It's not in shooting distance. They are going to arc one into the box. It's going to be curling away from the keeper. They've sent Van Dijk up. Origi is actually playing. I can confirm Origi is on the pitch. Not that we've seen him all evening. Fabinho's just whipped one straight in. Keeper's punched it. And they've let it go out for a throw in. Liverpool down near the corner flag. In line with the 18-yard box, really. Kepa always has that little, like, nervous, like, he looks scared look on his face all the time, doesn't he? Liverpool got the ball down the left wing. Chelsea have done all right to crowd them out here. Back into the centre with Fabinho. He's played a nice ball through the lines. And I don't quite know where they're going at the moment, Liverpool. They're being crowded out. They've whipped one into the box. Van Dijk wins the header. Good clearance from Rudiger. And now it's a throw-in. In your opinion, has Arsenal away record improved from last season? Not really, no. Not really. Our away form's been crap for about 4 years. And it doesn't help when you play the weakest players. Not just weak physically, but weak mentally away from home. And it don't help when you play players out of position, which we've done consistently for 4 years. Liverpool whipped the corner in. It's now over the bar, and it is a goal kick to Chelsea. This has been quite comfortable in the opening 40 minutes. Well, it's less than 40 minutes, 38 minutes. The first 38 minutes of this game have been really, really comfortable for Chelsea. Other than that little goal line scramble, again, the two centre-backs have split. Again, Mane, Origi, they're waiting to pounce. And Kepa's done the sensible thing again. Fair play. Fair play. Stop splitting the centre-backs. Let's all be nice to each other in the chat, please. Come on. Let's just all be nice. Let's have a nice chilled evening in the chat. No stress. We're tougher to beat away from home since Arteta come in. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. If you look at the teams we've played away from home, we drew with Bournemouth. We drew with Palace. We drew with Chelsea. And all three of them, we probably should have lost. Let's be real here. We probably should have lost to Bournemouth. They could have gone 2-0 up. Josh King turning into a prime Messi and sticking one straight at Leno. But that was to make it 2-0, and he didn't. And then our first shot in the 75th minute went in. So I think we got a little bit lucky. But that was his first game, Arteta. Against Crystal Palace, we went down to 10 men because Aubameyang got sent off. But that's if there ever is a moment that sums up why Aubameyang should not play on the wing, it's that red card at Crystal Palace. Why are you on halfway line, studs up, tackling someone? Yeah, down the touchline on the wing. Don't want to see that. Yeah, I want to see you hovering at the top of the D, yeah, outside the box or the top of the centre circle in their half, on the shoulder of a man, with us playing quick, spinning, attacking football and playing to your strengths through the centre. I don't care if you can't hold the ball up. Don't play hold the ball up football. Yeah, play over the top, quick pace movement through the lines football. Chelsea have obviously got Giroud up front tonight. So a lot of the balls are being played up to Giroud because that's his strength. They're not going to try and play him in behind because he's got the pace of a fucking donkey. Kovacic is down at the moment. But with Aubameyang, you play to their strengths. You play to his strengths. And like I said, that moment where he got sent off against Palace, that summed up why he should never play on the wing. I think Kovacic has done an ACL by the looks of it. Twisted his knee big time. Although he is moving. That looked really nasty. It was like his studs got him stuck in the ground as he twisted his knee. Jinked his kneecap out a little bit. Doesn't look as bad as I thought it was. He's moving, so that's all right. But he's not in. He's in a bit of pain. But yeah, for me, the away form against Palace, we settled for a draw. I mean, that's not Arsenal for me. Go for it. Yeah, go for it. Has your OnlyFans account been leaked? What's an OnlyFans account, mate? I don't know what you mean. I have no idea, mate, what you mean. Still a break and play. Kovacic is down at the moment. 4 players you'd like Arsenal to sign this summer: Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, and Mahrez. Arteta 65%, all right. 35%, all my mates must play. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think, listen, don't get me wrong. I think he's made us a lot more competitive. Yeah, we're not just Mia Khalifa now. Just spread them, come through. It's like the parting of Mia Khalifa's legs when people run at our defence normally. It's not so much like that anymore. Now we're tight like a virgin, and a little bit of Madonna, baby. Like a virgin. So yeah, we're a little bit tighter now, and we're still conceding goals, and we're still conceding stupid goals, but I don't think that we're offering up too many clear-cut opportunities anymore. It's not like teams are ripping us apart, getting in and around us at the back. And you're a fanboy of Mahrez. I am. I love Mahrez, bruv. Kovacic has gone off. Mason Mount is coming on. I don't know how bad that injury was, but it did look like he'd done a ligament or something there. I don't know, man. It didn't look good. It's like his leg got stuck in the ground as he planted his foot. Zoolander made us tired. Do you know what? It's no coincidence that every team we've played against since he's come back, they've attacked down his side. It's the easiest team talk in the world. Just attack the fashion model because he can't defend. Yeah, he'll leave gaping gaps. His out card used to be he was rapid. He ain't even got that anymore. So if he's over halfway, yeah, attacking, and he loses the ball, just whack it down his side because there's no way he's going to catch you up. It's the easiest team talk in the world. And I've said this on Watchalongs since he's come back in. He played very well against Chelsea, don't get me wrong, right? But it's no coincidence that every team, including Burnley, by the way, every single team has gone down his side. They've not gone down the 18-year-old Bukayo Saka's side. Why is that? Why have they not gone down Saka's side when Aubameyang's the backup to Saka down that side? You know, it's them two, a striker and an 18-year-old. You're not going to target that side. You're going to go down Hector Bellerin's side. Why is that? Yeah, every single Premier League manager that since Bellerin's been back in the team has targeted his side. And that is because he is fucking useless. Absolutely useless. Yeah, the quicker he goes, the better. Yeah, just get yourself to Milan, become a fashion model. You've got no interest in football. And yeah, laters. Cheers. Thanks for the memories. That's about it. Nearly half time, people. Liverpool look devoid of ideas at the moment. Chelsea on the break again. I think they're over halfway. Good ball into Giroud, and he is now on the deck. Poor first touch from Giroud. But yeah, I just don't get the hype around Bellerin. I never have. I genuinely never have. And he can't defend. He can't tackle. He can't cross. All he had was pace. He ain't even got that anymore. So what's the point? Just cut ties with a fella and just get rid of him. But there's a lot of right backs in the Premier League that I would take quite happily over Hector Bellerin. And yeah, one of them is Max Aarons. I'll take him in an absolute heartbeat. Max Aarons. I'd even play Maitland-Niles at right back. I think Maitland-Niles is actually our best right back, to be fair. I think he's easily our best right back. And he should be starting football matches over Hector. But it's just coming up to half time. Chelsea have got a throw in down the right hand side. It's ticked into it. Robertson's just hoofed it out. Robertson is playing. There's 2 minutes of stoppage time just popped up on the screen. And Chelsea are about to take the throw in. Wasting a little bit of time here already. I don't know whether I agree with this wasting time tactics in the first half. Come on, Chelsea, seriously. You got a whole second half yet. Their fans have finally given the ball back. Lampard looks like he's got the right ump. I don't know why. You're 1-0 up, mate. Crack a smile. Chelsea are taking the throw in finally. A little bit of ping ball at the moment. Still heads and volleys at the moment. Still heads and volleys. It's out to William. He's stood up. He's cut back inside. He's dancing around. They finally whip the ball in. Giroud with a header, and it's gone wide. So there we go. Who's been the standout player for the first half for you guys? I actually think Willian and Pedro have done really well. Liverpool got a bit of a break on here. He's nutsed him. He's cut back inside to Mane. Good defending, lad. Good defending. Who was that? That was quality defending. That was that young boy. I can't remember his name. Young boy for Chelsea. That was decent defending. Gilmore, is it? Yeah, very good defending young man. Very good. Young man. Young man. Do drive the likes up. It is half time, people. It's currently 1-0 to Chelsea. If we beat Liverpool, you should do the Crazy Frog song. No. Willian is quality. I rate Willian. Chris says Pedro. Gilmore's done well. Yeah, he just made a wicked defensive challenge there. Cazorla is the assistant based off of Cazorla could have a job at Arsenal as a coach. I don't want him anywhere near managing like as assistant or any of that rubbish. Come on, Christos. Your opinion on Neymar as a player and his overall career? Massively overhyped, very technically gifted, but yeah, massively overhyped. I'd still take Mahrez over him all day long, mate. There's a reason he's never come to the Premier League, because he knows he'll get snapped in half. Like he did at the World Cup when they broke him, when he was the poster boy for the Brazil World Cup. And they nearly snapped him in half, didn't they? And I've said this many times before, if you put Mahrez in that Barcelona team and take Neymar out, they still would have won the league. He still would have scored the same amount of goals as Neymar that season. Mahrez. Put Neymar in Leicester, they wouldn't have won the fucking league. It's as simple as that. And I stand by that. People laugh and take the piss. I genuinely believe that would not happen. If Mahrez was at Barca, he would have done the same output as Neymar did. If you put Neymar at Leicester, they wouldn't have won the league in 2016. Yeah, he would have been rolling around on the floor, fucking broken every other game. He'd get injured, then he'd come back, then he'd be injured again, because people would just go straight through him. I do love Mahrez. I genuinely do love Mahrez. I do. I love him to bits. We should have signed him. Another cock up. Mahrez ain't that good. Neymar is different level. Neymar's, come on, bruv. Listen, at the end of the day, Neymar's stat padding in some dead league, yeah? All right, the Spanish league, come on. When you're playing with Messi and you're playing with Suarez every week, obviously you've got to be that good to get to Barcelona. I get that. Yeah, and listen, don't get me wrong, he's a fantastic footballer, Neymar, yeah? Technically, he's relentless. Yeah, but I just don't like him. I've never rated him as highly as everybody else. Yeah, I don't. I genuinely don't. I've never got the hype around him. Yeah, very good footballer. Just hyped for me. Hyped. And it's kind of ironic that he left Barcelona to be the main man. And now he's being outshone by Mbappe, isn't it? It's kind of funny that. But Mahrez, what a player, man. What a player. I always rated Di Maria. I did as well. We should have signed him. Should have signed him, mate. We should have signed him. I am going to go and have a quick cigarette. So I could give you something to stare at if you want to stare at something rather than just staring at a green screen. In fact, where did that go? Hang on. What have we done with that? Why didn't I put that across the bottom? Actually, I should change that. I actually put that on the last stream, didn't I? Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll put the score across the bottom. There we go. We'll stick that in there. And we'll go like that. There we go. All right, let's find something for you guys to look at. What do you want to look at? What should we look at? We need to find something kind of related to this game rather than Arsenal related, really, don't we? Where's Wally puzzle? See if we can find Ozil. You lot crack me up. The piano. Yeah, the problem, okay, we'll do that. You can stare at the piano then. Cool. We'll do the piano actually, yeah. Or you can stare at a brick wall. But look, because I ain't got my light on, look. My hair looks like Mustafi's. Listen, I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes. Just let everybody know I will be back. Look, see, look at this. Look, it's just because there's no light. It's mad. It is actually mad. My fake living room, yeah, with my fake lifestyle in my fake country. Look, my face is disappearing and everything. It's mad. That's what happens when you don't charge your light overnight. Look, even my fingers are disappearing. It's mental. I've got to take that off. That's doing my eyes in. Let's take that off. Let's take it off. Come on, let's go with that. We could go with that, but it's not the right time for that, really, is it? I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do. We are going to go. We'll go with that for now until I come back for my cigarette. But do drive the likes up, of course. We'll go with that for now until I come back from the fag. I'm going to make a quick cup of tea while I'm having my cigarette. Anybody who joins late, just let them know I'll be back in a minute. Look at the state of me, look. I will be back in 1 minute. Have a little quiz in the chat or saying like, listen, I could educate a lot of Chelsea fans tonight, as we well know from the stream I did the other day when that Chelsea boy jumped in. But I'm going to be back. I'll be back in a minute. And we're back. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. And we'll go back to that. There we go. We'll go with that. Would anyone take Lamar, says Nathan? Yes, I would. I would take Lamar. He'd bring better balance to our team. Even though he's not the greatest of players, he would make better balance. It means we could put a proper striker up front in Aubameyang. We could put him up front, and then we could have a proper striker on the a proper left winger on the left wing. I think he is actually left-footed as well, isn't he? I think he is actually left-footed, but there we go. Anyway, let's get the match back on here. Turn the volume down. We don't want to get any copyrights. And yeah, it's 1-0 to Chelsea. Fully deserved, really. It's been pretty limp from Liverpool. They had a little spell where they had like 2 or 3 real like chances in a 10-second spell. A couple of blocks, a save, and all that. Other than that, it's been absolutely dead from Liverpool tonight. They have got a couple of big guns on the bench. Salah's on the bench. Firmino's on the bench. But it's been pretty easy for Chelsea so far. Adrian's been absolutely useless. Did we expect anything else? Pretty much no. He's crap. Kepa's made a couple of nice little saves, but not really been tested properly. The players are back out on the pitch. I've got my cup of tea sorted, so we're all good. What beer do you recommend? Magnus is not bad. I don't like cider, man. Go with Moretti. Moretti is the one. If you can find Moretti, get Moretti. If not, then go with Kronenberg or Stella. Yeah, it's not all about Magnus, man. That messes my guts up big time. Your sound is quicker than your video. Is it really? It was all right when I looked at the clip I put out. I don't know, mate. Maybe come out and come back in again. I don't know. I don't know, mate. I wish we had Fabinho in the middle. Well, apparently Unai Emery wanted to sign Fabinho, and we decided to give him Dani Ceballos. So yeah, Almiron has scored 2 goals. Actually, that's a point. Let's get up the other scores. Let's bring up the other scores. Let's bring up the other scores. Chelsea 1-0 up. Obviously, we're watching that. Reading against Sheffield United is currently 1 apiece. George Puskas scored for Reading. And that was an equaliser after David McGoldrick scored for Sheffield United. Game's back underway at the Bridge. And West Brom are 2-0 down now. And we're on with both goals, like you just said. Kind of comfortable looking at the stats of that game. Jesus Christ. Newcastle have battered them by the looks of it. So yeah, kind of comfortable. When's the draw? Is the draw tonight? Is the draw after this game? That's right, isn't it? The draw's after this, isn't it? Or is it tomorrow? I think it's tonight. It's tomorrow. What day does it say? Tuesday. Yeah, it's tomorrow, isn't it? The draw. Frank looks like he's got the Do you know what? I said that, man. He looked like he was fuming, didn't he? That's what I was saying. Crack a smile. You're 1-0 up, mate. Bira says, if Aubameyang leaves, go and get Rashika or Edouard. That Edouard's not bad, is he? He's not a bad player. Why did we sell Gnabry? Because he couldn't get in the team. Because the manager at the time didn't want to play him. And then we loaned him to Tony Pulis, who just finished him. Klopp's got the raging ump. Nice of him to actually turn up for the game, though. Fair play. He's actually turned up for an FA Cup game tonight. Maybe that's why he's fuming. maybe he had other things to do. Maybe he wanted to get on Fortnite and play against Ozil or something. I don't know. But it's still 1-0. Comfortable, really, from Chelsea in the first half. Goalkeeping blunder from Adrian from a Willian shot. And Liverpool have still got Salah and Firmino on the bench. Minamino is playing. He ain't really done anything, if I'm being honest. But yeah, big 45 minutes for Liverpool now. What do they do? Do they throw the big boys on? They've obviously got a Champions League game next week that they need to come back from 1-0 down in. Good defending from Willian. Well played, Willian. He's been decent so far. Who do you want to go through? I genuinely don't care, mate, if I'm honest. But I did predict Liverpool to win 3-1. So I fully jinxed them again, didn't I? I jinxed them at the weekend. I've jinxed them again tonight. Liverpool on the attack here. Got a good chance down the wing to Mane. Oh, sorry, Origi. Origi's slowed it right down. I don't know what he's doing there. He's now just giving the ball away. Jesus Christ. Chelsea have just put it out for a throw-in. Pretty poor. It's gone out for a throw-in. Down near the halfway line. They're throwing it back into their own half, Liverpool. Another ball given away by Liverpool. Chelsea are cleared here. There's ping-ponging about, head tennis at the moment. Chelsea clear it. Willian is breaking away down the right wing. He's gone over halfway. He's just completely wasted that. Jesus Christ, what a shocking pass. But they have it back. And now Liverpool have the ball. They're over halfway with Robertson. Who's a more fit and better rapper? I can't stand Nicki Minaj, mate. I genuinely can't. And I don't fancy any of them, mate, if that's what you're asking. Can't use a VPN and watch it on iPlayer. You seem a bit far behind. Yeah, I probably can. I'm going to sort out. I'll try and sort that out for tomorrow. I didn't even know what a VPN was until kickoff on this game, and I'm watching it on iPlayer. But it is about 30 seconds behind, I think, isn't it? Yeah, Nicki Minaj, man. Seriously, as soon as she comes on the radio, I'll switch her off. Just watched yet another replay of Willian's goal. What is it with Liverpool goalkeepers parrying shots into the net? DJ Fury, I think it's VP's brother. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, these Chelsea fans, look, they're full of voice, aren't they? Look at them. They're 1-0 up and you wouldn't know it, would you? That's exactly how it is when you go to the bridge, unfortunately. That's how it is. Even when they're 1-0 up, they don't tend to do anything. Willian's coming off here. That's the end of his game. He's hobbling a little bit. I don't know quite what's happened, but he's coming off. And he don't look too pleased about it, but Gjorgjievski is coming on. But I do think he's got a little bit of a knock. Still 1-0. Liverpool really need to have a go here, don't they? Really need to have a go because it's been a bit toothless from them tonight. The last two games I've watched of Liverpool, one at Watford at the weekend and then obviously this one tonight, it's been like watching Arsenal. Just slow, boring, predictable. Chelsea haven't been that fantastic. It's just a bit of how crap Liverpool have been and their goalkeeper parrying Willian's shot in. I do think Chelsea do deserve to be winning the game, obviously, but yeah, it's not been great from Liverpool. I'm very well, GT. I'm very well. You can hear the Liverpool fans about, yeah, mate. Listen, I've been to Stamford Bridge a few times, man, over the years. Their fans don't sing. Yeah, you can hear a pin drop, mate. Yeah, the away fans when we went, it was just ridiculous, mate. We didn't shut up. Chelsea got a bit of a break on here, and he should have played that first time. He would have been clean. Pedro would have been clean through, but Pedro's got the ball, right wing. He's whipped a ball into the box. That's wasn't a bad cross, but it's gone out of play. Mason Mount couldn't control it. "11 granite shackers." Champions of Europe, you never sing that. They do sing that quite a lot, mate. A little bit like we keep singing that 49-49 undefeated. It's like, come on, we've done it nearly 2 decades ago. Can't we think of some new ones? The honeymoon period is over for Liverpool. I don't know about that. That's a bold statement, man. That's a bold statement. This game ain't over yet, and they ain't really done anything. If they bring Salah and Firmino on, it might be a different game. Ozil from last year's Leicester game or Isco, mate, I'd take you over Ozil any day of the week, no matter how good he's played in any single game. Why did Portsmouth not sell alcohol in the away end? They haven't done that for a long time, I think, mate. That's not a recent thing. But they ain't done that for a long time. I'd take Isco in a heartbeat, man. I love him. I loved him at Malaga. Do drive the likes up. 270 people watching this live. Sorry you've only got a plain green screen tonight, but dickhead here didn't charge his light up overnight, did he? And it's not one of these ones you can plug in. It's actually, you charge the thing up. And it's not got enough charging to do the watch along. So yeah, sadly, you've only got a green screen with my mug in front of it tonight with no picture on the back. But tomorrow we'll make sure the light's charged up for the Tottenham Norwich one. And the same again for Derby against Man United on Thursday. But this has been pretty poor again from Liverpool tonight. Chelsea are just kind of comfortable right now, but it only takes a second to score a goal, especially if you're Liverpool. I'm still full of cold. I'm hoping it's going to be gone by the time we play on Saturday. Do you reckon you'll keep Brighton up? Not if we perform like we did the other day, mate. Shocking performance. Again, Kepa's spotted the ball down. He's waving the centre-backs up. He said, let's not be idiots. Let's not pass it out from the back. Let's just boot it up to Giroud and see if he can win the header. Which he did. But it's back with Van Dijk. Origi has been poor, Hamido. He's been shocking tonight. Have some Lemsip. That involves going out, and I really can't be bothered. So I'm just going to drink my PG tips and be done with. If you could sign one player, who would it be? Messi. Come on, bruv. $60 million for Isco and give him 200 grand, or would you take Kai Havertz? Isco. Although Kai Havertz is a baller though, man, but we need like now, like experienced, proper, decent player. I'm not saying that Kai Havertz ain't a decent player, by the way. Liverpool got a break. Robertson's about to whip a ball in, and he's cut it back, and it's ping pong again, and the keeper's got the ball. Lemon water. Yes. I ain't got any lemons though. I've only got apples, bananas, and tangerines. Made a nice smoothie earlier. A little bit of ice cube in there. Get a little bit of Greek yogurt in there. Get a little bit of golden syrup in there. It was nice, man. It looked like barbecue sauce though. So when I was sipping it, everyone was going, "Whoa, why are you drinking barbecue sauce?" What am I doing? I'm talking into a Mac. What are you doing? Do you have anything? Yeah. I just ain't got lemons. Or Lemsip. Liverpool are in here. Poor effort again. Corner. I don't know what Lallana was doing with that. And the corner's about to be whipped in. Liverpool need a goal. They need a goal. Van Dijk's fuming. He's got the raging ump. He's just cuddling Rudiger at the minute, having a little bit of a kiss and cuddle in the box. And the corner is absolutely shocking. It's come all the way out to 20 yards out. Robertson's dancing over the ball at the minute, and it's gone all the way back. Whipped it out to the right. Down some Jaeger. That's the last thing I'm going to do, mate. This game's been really slow from Liverpool tonight. They haven't had their passing game on tonight at all. They didn't at the weekend either. Robertson's on the edge of the box with the ball. Oh my God, Liverpool playing so rubbish tonight. It's unreal. And the ball has been cleared up to Giroud. There you go. And what a pass. Now Chelsea have got a breakaway here. They need bodies to come up with him. Barkley's got the ball. They're in the box. It's a little bit over here. He's back-heeled it. They've still got the ball in the box, Chelsea. And they've gone all the... What was that all about? Why are you doing that? No, they've kept the ball, but Jesus Christ, they could have done so much better with that, Chelsea. They've gone all the way back. And Chelsea now have a free kick. I am on 58 minutes, 5 seconds. Chelsea now have a free kick just outside the box. Adrian looks nervous. He knows he's got to try and save a shot in a minute. Although it does look a little bit too far out maybe for a shot. It's probably about 30 yards out. 32 yards maybe. Mason Mount standing over it. I don't think he's got the power to score from there. But then again, take a shot at Adrian. It'll probably go in. He's I think he's going to cross it in rather than have a shot. He's just lining it up as we speak. He's crossed it in. Van Dijk wins the header. It's back in the box. Oh dear, oh dear. And Liverpool have cleared it. And Mane, I think, has just pulled a hamstring. I think he's just done his hamstring. Yes, it would appear that Mane is crocked. It looks like he's pulled his hamstring. Although he's still running around at the minute, but he pulled up pretty quickly and he was holding his hamstring. So we shall see in a minute. Chelsea got to break down the wing. Switch sides. That was a great ball out to the left. They're back inside. Poor first touch, but he's got a free kick on the edge of the box, just outside the D. Mason Mount being tripped by Fabinho. Fabinho's fuming, saying he dived. Fabinho's gone in the referee's notepad, and it's a few little handbags going on. Fabinho is raging. You made the most of it, but why are you diving in like that, mate? Just shows how much they miss Henderson. Yeah, that's true, man. He's underrated, man. Proper underrated. Nearly 300 people still watching this live. Do drive the likes up. That'd be fantastic. Do subscribe if you're new. I'm going to be doing loads of these watch-alongs in the next few months. Tomorrow, Tottenham against Norwich. And then Thursday, Derby against Man United. Then Saturday, the Banter FC are back against West Ham. So we'll be having a watch-along for that as well. And then Sunday, there's a few good games on as well. The Manchester Derby's on Sunday, I think, in it. So we'll have a little look at that. I think Chelsea are playing in the early kickoff, so it might be back-to-back watch-alongs on Sunday. So plenty of watch-alongs coming up. So definitely subscribe if you are new, and stick a like on the video. That attracts more people to the channel. And it's been kind of nice and chilled tonight. There's a mothers' meeting going on over this free kick. Mason Mount, Alonso, and Barkley all stood over it. Just shoot. Just have a shot. Adriana flap, mate. Don't worry about that. Just have a shot. Mason Mount sizing it up. For me, that's got to be Alonso taking that. Stick it top left bins all day long. It's perfectly set up for Alonso. Barkley's run over it. Mason Mount's hit it, and it's off the top of the bar. Jesus Christ! I think Liverpool need to make some subs, really, didn't they? Because they're not playing great. They're not playing great at all. I think it's time to bring on Firmino and Salah. I'd rather start anybody. Anybody asking me these questions about Ozil, I don't rate him. I'd start anybody over Ozil, regardless of whether it's a goldfish. I would start anybody over Mesut Ozil. You don't need to keep asking me, man. And Liverpool have a free kick down near their own corner flag. Would a combined Spurs, Arsenal and Man U team win the league? Probably not. Probably not, mate. Salah's warming up. The Egyptian prince could be coming on in a minute. Is that what they call him? The Egyptian prince? Or is it the Egyptian king? I don't know. I don't know what they call him. Sounded good though, didn't it? Yeah, then next week we've got the Champions League back, so we can do some watch-alongs for the Champions League. Thursday, Wolves are playing Olympiacos in the first leg. I sadly won't be doing a watch-along for the first leg because I'll be on a plane. Well, it's not sadly. I'm going to see the missus. I'll be on an aeroplane. I would have just landed at Birmingham as the game's about to kick off. But the return leg on the 19th, I will be doing a watch-along for that. Chelsea have got a breakaway here. Barkley's over halfway. He skipped past one. He skipped past two. He's still going. And there we go. What an absolute banger. What a finish. That was an absolute banger. And again, I told you, you shoot at that goalkeeper, yeah, he don't save anything. Yeah, he does not save anything. The geezer is absolutely rubbish. So I don't know why they still persist with the geezer. But there we go. And that'll teach Liverpool not to make their subs when they probably should have. Yeah, that will teach them to hang on and hang on and hang on. But there we go. There we go. It is now 2-0. I've fully jinxed Liverpool because I've done 2 watch-alongs back-to-back for Liverpool and I've conceded 5 goals and scored none. So there we go. Lampard's actually finally cracked a smile. Mind you, don't crack your makeup, mate. Your foundation might chip. Do you know what I'm saying? It might get a little bit cracked. Miserable bastard. Seriously, 1-0 up and he was standing there fuming. Come on, mate. It's been comfortable all evening. At least you've cracked a smile. What a finish from Ross Barkley, by the way. What a finish. Keep doing Liverpool watch-alongs. VP's fuming. I think he's jumped off a cliff. I ain't seen him in the chat for time. But yeah, it's been comfortable, man. Literally so comfortable for Chelsea tonight. It has been way too easy, man. I just don't understand why Klopp's not thrown the big boys on yet. I don't get it. They should have been on time ago. Sadio Mane is fine, by the way. I think he's an alien. I think he's just ridiculous. He's very rarely injured, isn't he? So it looked like he pulled a hamstring, but he didn't. And yeah, he's fine. He's actually fine. Corner coming in for Liverpool. Great header out. I think it was Zuma that headed that out. Lovely header out. And Chelsea are clean through. They are literally clean through. Oh my God, it's clean through. Oh, you donkey, Pedro. Come on, man. He's got to score. He had to score. That was that. There and then. Dead and buried at 3-0. He was clean through. Van Dijk was chasing him. He couldn't keep up with him, obviously. And he's one-on-one. Just watching. Oh, my God. That was a calamitous. It was actually Gomez, actually. It wasn't Van Dijk. It was, again, that Williams guy. who cocked up. Pedro's 1-on-1. He just hit it straight at the goalkeeper. He had left and right to pick. What's he doing? I don't get what he was doing. That should have been tie over. I think the tie's over anyway, but that would have put the cherry on top of the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? Chelsea are coming forward again here. This has been pretty damn easy for Chelsea so far, isn't it? Pretty damn easy. Does anyone know if VP's all right? There he is. I can see him. I can see him. VP, do you want me to do another Liverpool watch-along for the next game? I've literally done back-to-back Liverpool games and you haven't scored a goal and conceded 5. No FA Cup for Liverpool, but maybe Champions League. Yeah, listen, it's not all bad if you're Liverpool, is it? Let's be real. Milner's coming on, and Firmino as well. Minamino has been poor. Yes, he has been poor, Hamido. He has been shocking. Again, these two centre-backs for Chelsea, Zuma and Rudiger, have split to the edge of the 6-yard box. I'm just watching Origi. He's literally standing on the 18-yard. Why do they keep doing it? And now he's waved them away again. What a complete load of rubbish. And there you go. They won the head of Liverpool, but then the second ball, bosh, they won it. But now Liverpool got the ball back. They've given it away cheaply again. They have been poor again tonight, Liverpool. You're butchering Origi's name. Well, how do you say his name? It's Origi. Or do I say Origi? Origi. How do you say his name? Either way, he's off. Kepa's doing it to waste time, I think, says Joker. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Either way, Origi. Either way, whatever his name is, he's off. He's off. That's the fastest he's run all night, I think. So he's off. Firmino's on. It's been so comfortable. 20 minutes to go. And Milner's on. Jones is off. It has been so comfortable. He's of Kenyan descent. It's Origi. Is that true? Am I saying it right? How do you actually say his name? Come on, somebody tell me how to say his name. I thought it was Origi. Either way, it's a long way back to Liverpool from West London when you're losing. Poor cross into the box from the free kick from Liverpool, and a poor shot that spooned 15, 20 yards wide from Joe Gomez. You pronounce it Origi. You lot are mad. You lot are actually mad. Origi. Now, come on, man. This is a wind up. Update your score banner. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not even on that screen, mate. Maybe I should update it. There we go. Let's go to that. Take that off. Thank you for reminding me, though, mate. Appreciate that. Because that would have fully sat there. And it would have said 1-0 for the whole game. Oh, Seriously. Over 320 people watching this live. Do stick a like on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. That would be great. Let's get this channel up to 100k real quick. We ain't mucking about. We ain't ramping. We're taking this levels this season. By the end of it as well. I ain't mucking about. And there's not much of the season left. So let's get it done. Euros coming up in the summer. I'm doing watch-alongs for that as well. Not every single game. I will be doing a lot of the games. Player ratings for England. Starting 11 reactions for England. Press conference reactions for Gareth Southgate's press conferences. Got loads of stuff coming up. And I'm looking forward to it, actually. But between now and the end of the season, we're going to be doing a hell of a lot more of these watch-alongs. I've fully jinxed Liverpool. 2 games in a row. I've predicted them to win. And yeah, 2 games in a row. They look like they're about to lose. They lost 3-0 the other day. And they're losing 2-0 tonight. It could have been 3 or 4 as well. Chelsea haven't even been that fantastic. It's just how crap Liverpool have been. And I think that playing Giroud up front's been perfect for Chelsea tonight. It's been the perfect guy to play up against Van Dijk tonight. You know, they could have gone with Batshuayi, but Giroud's hold-up play's been half decent tonight. His flick-ons have been all right. Pedro's been decent. Williams scored the first goal. Barkley scored a screamer. What a lovely goal that was. And Liverpool look void of ideas right now. So, yeah, tomorrow we'll be doing a Spurs watch-along for Norwich, the Spurs-Norwich game. Thursday, we're doing Derby against Man United. Chelsea are clean through. How has that happened? Oh, my God. Oh, what a save. He's tipped it onto the bar. That was a great save. Giroud's got to bury that. That's why we got rid of you, my friend. Just as I was bigging him up a minute ago, saying he's played well, he goes and misses an absolute sitter. He's got to score. 7-8 yards out, and he hits the bar. Good save, though, to be fair. He got a fingertip on it and tips it onto the bar. But you got to score that, mate. You have to score that. Evening, John McEwen on Facebook. Thanks for watching. Anybody watching on Facebook, do share the post. That'd be lovely. Liverpool are slow and poor. Yeah, they have, man. It's been like watching Arsenal the last 2 times I've watched Liverpool. But Giroud, yeah, 10 yards out. Good save. Very good save. But he's got to score. Oh, that was class. That was class, man. That was a wicked save. I've been slagging that Adrian off all game. That was a brilliant save. Pick our best 3 midfielders at present. Torreira. Well, he's injured, but Torreira. Torreira, Ceballos, and suppose you'd have to go with, I don't know. I don't really want to put Ozil in my team, mate, if I'm being honest. I can't stand the geezer. So we'll go with Willock, even though he was dead yesterday. Or we could just put Reece at number 10. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put Reece at number 10. Ball coming in from Liverpool. Again, it's another poor cross. Liverpool look like they're just slow and off the pace tonight. Although saying that, Mane's just left Alonso for dead. He's got a corner. I think they should probably bring Salah on. I swear, Mane's hairline is worse than mine, and that is not easy to do. That is not easy to do. Frankie Fivehead over here, it's not the one. Mane is moving mad with that Barnet, seriously. Corner coming in. James Milner's whipping it in. Another poor corner. Another poor corner. Chelsea have got the ball. They're over halfway. Milner's just absolutely wiped Pedro clean out. That's a straight red. Red him. Red him. He's only booked him. He took one for the team there. I like Milner. I think he's decent. Your forehead ain't that bad. It's not a forehead. It's a 5-head, mate. It's watching Arsenal week in, week out. That's what it does to you, man. You're pulling your hair out. The post's made more saves than Adrian. Yeah, it actually has. Your hair ain't that bad. Well, I don't know. What if I move to the side? Remember, there ain't no light on this at the moment. Pedro was gone. Yeah, he took one for the team there, man. Mane's is like that. I swear, Mane's hairline's crazy. If I was him, I'd just literally shave the whole lot off and just go full number 1. Liverpool are getting knocked out of this quite comfortably at the moment. Less than 15 minutes to go, and it's been poor from Liverpool, really poor. Yeah, Aubameyang's is proper tragic as well, man. It has been proper poor from Liverpool. Have they run out of steam? Have they took their eye off the ball? Are they going to beat Atletico? Is it going to be another defeat against Atletico? Who they got the weekend, Liverpool? Have a little look. Who they got the weekend? Premier League fixtures. Liverpool have got Bournemouth on Saturday. 1:30 kickoff. Oh, that's why he's dropped a few players tonight. They're the early kickoff. Okay. Lee, you're a legend. Thank you, mate. I'm just me. I'm just me. 360 people watching live. Thank you for that. I do appreciate that on a Tuesday night. 2-0 Chelsea. It could have been 3 or 4. Liverpool have done absolutely nothing in the second half of this game. Absolutely nothing. And it's been quite comfortable, literally quite comfortable for Chelsea. And yeah, they're going out at the moment with a whimper, Liverpool. Although Milner's got the ball at the minute, he's got 5 players around him and he's giving it away. Chelsea are breaking away with Ross Barkley, who scored an absolute screamer tonight. Great finish. Run past about 3 or 4 players and then just pinged it straight past Adrian. Lovely goal. Willian got the first. Chelsea away down the wing. Left-hand side, he's cutting inside. Good ball inside. Great tackle. Milner got a good little block on that back to the keeper. Go past their first 11 and it's trash. Yeah, they've got about 14 players, Liverpool, haven't they? Milner, or Rigi, we call him Divock because nobody thinks I'm pronouncing his name right. And yeah, and then they've got a couple of centre backs, and that's about it, really, isn't it? Other than their first 11. Mo Salah is coming on. I need to plug my Mac in before we die. We can't be dying. We're on 16%. That is not good enough. Although it's actually lasted longer than I thought it would. It normally dies when I use StreamYard real quick. Jamie Campbell, yeah, we lost a few games after we lost to United, man. Yeah, it's like when you're Liverpool and you're going unbeaten. You know, you win most of the games in the tunnel, mate, before you come out on the pitch, because the other team you're playing against look at you and go, "We ain't beating them today." So you're already halfway there. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, maybe it is. Maybe their mentality that is a little bit shot right now. I don't know, but Adam Lallana's coming off, and Salah is on. But if Liverpool want to retain that Champions League, they're going to have to find their confidence real quick because they're 1-0 down, and that is not going to be easy to overturn a 1-0 against Atletico Madrid with that washed-up manager. That's what I kept getting told. And what's his name? Simeone. Simeone's washed up. What do you want Simeone for? Let's get Arteta. We don't want Simeone. That's what I kept getting told. Well, let's see if he is washed up on Tuesday. Because he hasn't lost a knockout game that Ronaldo hasn't played against his team. So when Ronaldo's not played against him in the knockouts, he's won every one. He's gone through. So no Ronaldo. They're 1-0 up. You never know. Maybe I could jinx Liverpool again and do a watch along for that next week. Liverpool 2-0 down. Barkley's got the ball, edge of the box, back to Pedro, back to Barkley. Azpilicueta's just given the ball away so easily. That was poor. But it's all the way back to Kurt Zuma. And now all the way back to the manager of Chelsea, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Zuma's just pinged a nice little 60-yard. See, that is playing to a player's strengths. Yeah, that is how you play to a player's strengths. Kurt Zuma, oh, that's poor. Kurt Zuma's just whipped a 60-yard cross-field ball diagonally straight up to Giroud. Bosh! Wins the header straight to Barkley. That is how you play to a player's strengths. Instead, we're expecting to play our striker out on the left wing and think that he's going to dribble past people. and then play lack of threat up front who can't score in a brothel. Come on, seriously. Put a Aubameyang up front. I don't care if he can't hold the ball up. You play to his strengths, which is running in behind people. As soon as the geezer's one-on-one, he will finish. Yeah, he will finish. Instead, we're playing him out on the left wing and putting Lacazette up front. Liverpool got a chance here. And they've now not got a chance because Firmino, I think it was just trying to do keepy-uppies. Barkley's played all right second half. He's done really well second half, Ross Barkley. No, I'm not starting an Arsenal run. I was just looking at that, and that's what I was saying earlier on. Play to a striker's strengths. You know, Giroud's on the pitch. There's no point putting the ball over the top for him to run in behind. He'll never beat anyone for pace. Play to his strengths, and they've done that tonight. And well done to Lampard because it's worked all night. Yeah, and Liverpool have had no answer to it. Literally no answers to it whatsoever. Liverpool got a corner. Robertson's about to whip it in. And they've won the header, and it's literally just gone wide. Everyone was looking at that. It could have done better with that. Firmino. About 6.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go. I don't imagine there'd be a great deal of stoppage time, to be fair. Again, I think you could be right that I think Kepa is wasting time with his centre-backs peeling off and then waving them forward. Although that time he did pass it out to them. And they've now got the ball back, Liverpool. Champions League's next week, yeah. Champions League and Europa League. Obviously, we're in neither. So yeah, that's next week. Tottenham play on Tuesday, and I think Liverpool Wednesday, is it? Or vice versa, whatever it is. And then Europa League on Thursday. Wolves against Olympiacos away. First leg. Chelsea are breaking away here. Barkley's got the ball. It's only him and Giroud up at the minute. Giroud's made a nice little run. Poor pass from Barkley. Jesus Christ. You've got to do better with that, mate. Have a bit of composure. Still over 320 people watching live. Do hit the subscribe button. It's kind of down there somewhere, bottom right. There's a join button next to it if you want to join the membership scheme. Next members stream will be Friday at 7 p.m. I will be doing watch-alongs next week as well for the Champions League, Martin. Yes, I will. I'll be doing the cup games tomorrow and Thursday. Tottenham tomorrow. Derby against United on Thursday. Saturday, Arsenal watch-along. Sunday, we'll probably do back-to-back watch-alongs. And then next week, I think Leicester are playing on Monday. Is that right? I might do Leicester on Monday. And then there's Champions League Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, I'm back in England. So I won't be doing a Wolves watch-along because I would have just landed at Birmingham Airport when they're kicking off. And yeah, we won't be doing that. So I'll probably still do my stream. It won't be a 9 o'clock stream. It'll probably be a 10 o'clock stream that night. Just a little Arsenal one, and have a little look forward to the Brighton game because we'll be playing Brighton that weekend. So yeah, and then we'll do a few watch-alongs while I'm back in the UK as well. I'm there for a week. And then when I'm back, Wolves have the return leg at home against Olympiacos. So we'll see if they can beat Olympiacos, something that we couldn't. Oh, good. I'm going to sleep well tonight. I'm going to do my Premier League news video. That'll be out to members by about midnight. What time is it now? It's 10:30 my time, 9:30 UK. So yeah, that'll be out by about 11:30. Next couple of hours, that'll be out. And you do get early access if you are a member to any uploaded video on the channel. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. I am going to start the podcast soon. I've got a couple of people lined up. I'm going to try and get recording done on that this week. And yeah, a lot of stuff going forward. Loads of these watch-alongs coming up. I'm really enjoying doing these watch-alongs as well. Man of the match for me Guts Go Berserk. What name? Man of the match. Do you know what? It's close. Corner coming in for Chelsea. Liverpool are clearing it away and they are breaking. And Salah is quick. He ain't that quick. Man of the match. For me, it's between Barkley and Pedro. Yeah, I think Barkley's done really well second half. He's got a lovely goal. See, look, you thought I was going to say Willian. Pedro's done well. Or Barkley. I don't know. I'd have to go with Barkley. He scored a great goal, didn't he? So, and that effectively killed the game off. So, yeah, I'll go Barkley. Ross Barkley, man of the match for me. But leave yours in the chat and I'll read some of these out. Batshuayi is going to get a little run out. So he's going to get his little appearance fee. Jennings gave it to Gilmore. Well, they're saying that, mate. Last night they gave David Luiz man of the match. So I don't know what game these people watch. The 7-year-old for Chelsea got it. Simeone deserves more respect. He got Champions League final, won a title, and turns players into defensive units. Do you know what the funny thing is as well? Is people just think that it's park the bus boring football, yeah? I think they've scored more goals than Madrid, or they had done, or Real Madrid up until a couple of weeks ago. They'd scored more goals than them. Yeah, and defending's an art form, man. Yeah, maybe if we had Simeone and their defenders at Arsenal, we would be up for a title right now, wouldn't we? Yeah, because we haven't been able to defend for years. So, the fuck is that? Whatever it is now squashed. I have no idea what that is. But yeah, if we had proper defenders, you know, and this is the thing, Arsenal fans just seem to think, oh, yes, let's just have free-flowing attacking football and then cry about defenders like Mustafi and then cry and say that managers like Simeone are washed up. It makes no sense. It's so backwards. Yeah, and this is why I want to branch out and do some more of these other games, because it'd be nice to interact with other fans, not just deluded Arsenal fans. The ones in the chat that are Arsenal tend not to be deluded, to be fair. But then you always get the odd clown that comes in. But 99.9% of the Arsenal fans in this chat are sweet, absolute legends, all here. But yeah, I thought it's about time I branched out a little bit and got some other fans involved as well. So try and be nice to him in the chat. If Bournemouth get relegated, we can get Aki, says Baron White. Yes, that's a very good point. Simeone is the modern George Graham. Yeah, that's a fair shout, man. That's a good shout. I'd take Simeone straight away, man. Quality manager. Quality manager. And yeah, Simeone and Ancelotti are doing well for washed up managers. Exactly. And do you know what the funny thing is? That other washed up manager down at White Hart Lane, since he's took over at Tottenham, they're the third highest on points in the league. Yeah, so everyone laughing at them at the weekend because they've lost. If we win 7-0, I think we go above them. If we win our game in hand 7-0. James is on. Giroud is off. Giroud played well tonight, actually. He done all right. Need a break from Arsenal now and again. Exactly. It's nice to watch some other teams, man. Do Chelsea have first refusal on Aki? I think they do for 40 million, mate. No, I wouldn't take Poch. Well, this is coming to an end. It's literally all but done. There's about a minute to go. 2-0. What a shocking performance from Liverpool yet again. I don't know what's happened. They were shocking at the weekend. They were shocking again tonight. I don't think Chelsea have been that special tonight. But with that being said, it's been a very comfortable, professional performance from Chelsea. They've played to their strengths and they've got the result. Fair play to them. So, yeah, well done to Chelsea. You never know. We might have them in the next round. The Liverpool fans have already got their champions flags up. Long way back to Huyton in Liverpool, isn't it? From West London on a Tuesday night. Still, Liz ain't got to go work tomorrow. I'm joking. Come on. Before any of you Liverpool fans start aiming shots at me, I'm joking. Liverpool's first shot on target was 31st minute. Play Martinelli behind the Aubameyang with Nelson. I don't want Nelson starting, mate. Peps all day long. Peps. Tierney when he comes back at left back. Saka left wing. Zuma's just hoofed one out for a Liverpool corner. It was Rudiger, sorry. It was just hoofed one out. He's not happy about it. He was fully under pressure and bottled it a little bit. But I like Rudiger. I think he's a very good centre-back. Good evening, Soima. I hope I got your name right on Facebook. Hope you're well. Thank you to everybody who is watching on Facebook or has watched on Facebook. If you're not following my Facebook, the link's in the description of this video, along with my Instagram. We're less than 400 followers away from 10K. So that's kind of good. We're about 50 followers, I think, away from 5K on Facebook, which is relentless. I started posting on that about 8 weeks ago. Started posting properly on that about 8 weeks ago, and it was on 400 followers. And that's the end of that. The game is pretty much about to blow the whistle. And yeah, if you aren't following them, do go and follow them. Links in the description, along with the memberships for the channel. There's 3 different tiers. If you get on level 3, you get 2 and 1. If you're on level 2, you get level 2 and 1. So go and check them out. The next member stream's on Friday night, 7 o'clock. Looking forward to that. Should be good. Should be really good. The last one we done was quality yesterday. So you can jump on the camera, get your say. We go around. It's like a little podcast, basically, where I ask you a load of questions as well and see what your story is and stuff like that. It's been really good, actually. And then the chat jump in. It has finished 2-0 at the Bridge. Chelsea are into the next round. And Liverpool limped out, really. Absolutely shocking from them again tonight. I don't know what's happened to them. Are they tired? Are they complacent? Are they getting too big for their boots? Who knows? Or are they just, I don't know, not that great? Maybe it's a step too far to say that, because I think they are great, to be fair. I think they've been fantastic to watch this season. But the last 2 games, I think that they've probably put so much work rate and effort in the last season and a half, nearly 2 seasons, that they probably are absolutely shattered, because they've run so much more distance than pretty much everyone in the league, that they probably are a little bit worn out. And it is hard to do it week in, week out, as we know. We see the other day Leicester losing to Norwich. We see Liverpool lose to Watford. So, you know, this league is unforgiving, and it ain't difficult to see every weekend why. There's always a shock result in there. There's always a result that you raise an eyebrow at. When you look at other leagues, it ain't like that, is it? So yeah, it's been a decent run from Liverpool, but that run is definitely over now in the league, and they're out of the cup as well, all in the space of a few days, 4 or 5 days. That's how quickly things can turn upside down. We've seen it as Arsenal fans for years. Dumps out of all competitions inside the week in March. It's happened for years as Arsenal fans. So yeah, there we go. Liverpool fan Mohammed, evening, buddy. Hope you're good. Hope you and wifey are well. Where's your comment gone? I think the mentality there on this league and Champions League now, win the league, anything else is a bonus. This team has been relentless for 2 years. Yeah, it has, man. It has. Listen, you've lost, what, 2 league games in 66? Yeah, I don't think anyone can really laugh at that. Let's be real. And your Champions League finalists, losers, and then winners the following year. And it wouldn't surprise me if you beat Atletico on Tuesday. Although it is going to be difficult, man. It's going to be really difficult. But let's do a couple more minutes of this. I've enjoyed that. The game wasn't the greatest game of football, but Chelsea fully deserved to go through all day long. That was comfortable, really, really comfortable. So fair play to them. You never know. We might get them in the next round. We shall see. The draw's tomorrow night, I think. I will be doing a watch along, like I said, for the Tottenham game. And then Thursday, we'll do the Man United away game to Derby County. Plenty more to come as well. Friday, member stream, plus the normal Arsenal-related streams. And then Saturday, we'll be doing a live watch-along with my partner in Arsenal streams, Guna Eagle Eye. His link's in the description of this video. And then Sunday, we'll do back-to-back Super Sunday watch-alongs. Monday, we'll do Leicester. Tuesday, we do Champions League. Wednesday, we do Champions League. Thursday, I'm flying back to the UK for a week. I'll still be doing all the regular streams as normal, and I'll be doing some watch-alongs as well. So, yeah, really, really looking forward to the next couple of weeks. It's going to be good. But, yeah, I thought Ross Barkley was man of the match. I think pretty much most of the people agreed. And who do you think is going to win it? let me go with a couple of minutes worth of who you think is going to actually win this competition. Evening, Liverpool, never walk alone. I hope you're good, man. I hope you're good. Sorry I've jinxed Liverpool the last 2 games, but it's kind of just happened. It's kind of just happened, mate. The offensive fullback says City, Manchester City. Hassan says Arsenal. Myriad says Arsenal. Haida says Arsenal. Your little thing's gone blue as well now, man. So has Afsar's. Evening to all the members in the chat. Man City says Afsar. City or us says Adisha. Arsenal says Bubba Chucks. These are coming in pretty quick, to be fair. Liverpool never walk alone says Arsenal. Liverpool have not scored in 3 out of their last 4 games says AM. That's very true, man. We better win this shit. We need to get one over Chelsea. Evening, Neftali. I hope you're well, man. Hope you're good, buddy. Arsenal says Amido. Leighton Orient. Leighton Orient. Get John Sitton back down there. In fact, get John Sitton in at Arsenal. He'll soon sort out that little weasel Ozil and Bellerin, won't he? Jesus Christ, he'll have his earring ripped out of his ear in no time. Evening, DJ Fury. Hope you're well, buddy. You're saying Arsenal as well. Liverpool will beat Madrid. Yeah, they've got a chance. Sheffield United. That's the point. Let's get the results from the other game. You've just reminded me. Thank you very much. FA Cup fixtures and results. What have I done here? Newcastle, 5 minutes to go, a 3-1 up against West Brom. Reading, Sheffield United is 1-1 with 5 minutes to go. Obviously, we're into the next round. Chelsea into the next round. London dominating at the moment, easing through, sliding in, baby, sliding in. Like most of you sliding girls' DMs on Instagram. I know the ones. I know who you are. Sliding in these chicks' DMs. Newcastle will win it. Can you imagine if they did? Newcastle Sheffield United final could be interesting. Liverpool will beat Atletico says Iffy. Evening, mate. Hope you're well. Don't see Simeone's bus surviving. Simeone's bus is bulletproof, bruv. Gary says Chelsea. United for the cup final says Chase Nelson. Girls don't reply on Insta. You're obviously sliding in the wrong ones then, Mark. I'm joking. I know my missus is watching this. I don't slide in anyone's DMs. She already knows this. The only person's DMs I slide in are hers. And my sister's, because me and my sister, for some reason, just seem to talk on Insta DM, even though we have our phone numbers. So yeah, hi to my sis as well, because I know she watches these every now and again. I wouldn't put it past us to get to the semis and then cock it up somehow, says Jaden. Yeah, we'll probably get Sheffield United and cock it up, mate. 2017 all over again, Chelsea against Arsenal. That'd do. That'd do. A fortress of porter cabins. Liverpool's luck has run out. I don't know, man. I think, listen, I said at the start of the show, I think that this is their 3rd priority, isn't it? The league was obviously the priority this season. Champions League 2nd, and then whatever else after that's a bonus, isn't it? So I don't think they're going to be, listen, they're going to be disappointed. I don't think they're going to be that disappointed. If they were, he would have started a first 11 rather than a slightly changed 11. So I don't think he was really too bothered, mate. I think, listen, at the end of the day, if they come out with the title and the title only, I don't think they care. If they come out with the title and the Champions League again, then that's pretty damn relentless. Have Liverpool capitulated? No. Liverpool to bottle the league. Liverpool are rattled. They're not, man. They're not. Listen, if they wanted to prioritize this, I think we would have seen Salah starting tonight. We would have seen Firmino starting tonight. I think that, like I said, this ain't for them. And they are in a position where they can pick and choose what they want to win because they are winning stuff. When Arsenal prioritise competitions, we end up getting knocked the fuck out anyway. Yeah, and then it's, oh shit, we've only got the FA Cup. We better prioritise that again. And, oh, it's great again. It's not below the 4th place trophy anymore. Liverpool can actually prioritise because they're top of the league and they're the current champions of Europe. So, yeah, I'm kind of envious. I can't lie. I don't think Liverpool will win the Champions League. I think it'd be them or City, actually, mate. I genuinely do. It could be them and City in the final. Who knows? Poor VP, man. He's been asking me to do Liverpool watch-alongs for weeks. I do 2 in a row, and they've lost both. Bless him. I hope you're good, VP. I hope you're all right, mate. And thank you, mate. I know you clean up the chat with a few clowns that are in there every now and again. So thank you for helping out as a mod. Thanks to all the moderators, actually. Listen, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you to everybody who has watched this live. There's so many people who watched this live. Let's have a little look. Nearly 8,500 people. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. So thank you very much to that. Thank you very much to everybody who has watched live and is watching on playback. Don't forget tomorrow, Spurs versus Norwich watch along. I will be doing my 5 p.m. stream as normal for Arsenal, for Arsenal related news. So anybody who wants to come and check that out, I'll be live at 5. And then we'll be doing the Spurs watch along against Norwich. So we'll be sitting there going, where are you? Let's be having you. We need a 12th man here. Come on, all get your Delia voices ready because it's all about Norwich coming to town, baby. So yeah, we're Norwich tomorrow. I might go out and buy a Norwich shirt. Don't jinx it. Yeah, I won't predict a Norwich win. We'll go with 5-0 Spurs. But you never know. Liverpool fan here says EZ Scotty. We were bad. We should have played Salah from half-time. Yeah, you were bad tonight, mate, to be fair. Very bad. But listen, I'm going to wrap this up. Don't forget, tomorrow I will be back 7 a.m. With the Premier League news. If you are a member of the channel, that'll be dropping in the next 2 hours. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And if you want to become a member, link in the description, baby. Or if you're on desktop, it's next to subscribe. It should say join. If it doesn't, let me know and I'll batter YouTube up. But thanks again. Always appreciate the love. It's always the same first people in the chat as well. And you always stick all the way through as well. So thank you. Massive respect to all of you. So thanks very much. All have a wonderful evening and have a wonderful day, whatever it is you're doing tomorrow. I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.